Hello YouTube, it's Dale Archer here. It's the 17th of April 2008 and I'm going to make this video to all my subscribers really, because most of the information I've been telling you recently has been obviously go and watch this video, go and watch that, but this is information you may not know about because this is information coming from GTA4.tv, and I've told all my subscribers to head over to GTA4.net for the information, but today I'm going to tell you to go over to GTA4.tv because there's 3 pieces of information that has been included and updated which hasn't been on GTA4.net, and for PS3 owners especially I tell you to go over to GTA4.tv, and it's in the PS3 that my first bit of information comes from. It's basically to let you know that Rockstar have confirmed that GTA 4 will be 6-axis compatible, which means you'll be able to use one of these, a PlayStation 3 controller which has got 6-axis on it, and it means you'll be able to control your vehicles by using this controller and simply tilting it left and right, backwards, forwards, up, down, etc. And this adds a whole new dimension to the game. It makes the game just that little bit more exciting to play. So that is the first bit of information, using 6-axis controller. The second bit of information is not great information, but it makes you understand the game and how it works a little bit more. And that's when you first get to the game, there's going to be a mandatory 5-minute install, and I don't know any other game on the PlayStation 3 or on the Xbox where you have to install it before you play. I know demos for PlayStation 3 you have to actually install the demos onto the hard drive before you can play it, but this time with GTA, an actual full game, you have to install it for and it takes about 5 minutes before you can actually play it. Now I reckon this is because when you enter Liberty City there is no loading, so for example, when you enter a building, when you go to another island, there's no loading. So I reckon this is how Rockstar gets around it, by including this 5-minute mandatory install. But this is a one-off. You install it once when you first get the game for 5 minutes, and then after that you will never experience loading in GTA again. So that's, you know, fair enough, and it's great to know that. The next bit of information is something which I think a lot of people will be very happy about and looking forward to. For those of you who know already from GTA, most of your contacts and most of your missions come from your cell phone now, or your mobile phone. And what you have to do is you have to make relationships with friends to get more missions. So you take them to the bowling alley, you take them to pubs, to different clubs, cafes, and one place you can take them to is comedy clubs. Now Rockstar have confirmed that there will be real comedians performing there. Now obviously these are digitalized comedians, but they're actual comedians. Their names will be very familiar with. One of them has been confirmed. One of those comedians has been confirmed, and I can tell you now that that comedian is Ricky Gervais. And I know people, even in America, would have heard of Ricky Gervais because he's big around the world, but especially in America and England. And it's been confirmed that Ricky Gervais is playing a part in GTA 4. And this is not a rumour. Ricky Gervais is actually quoted as saying, you know, he's looking forward to this and he's happy to be a part of it. So it's definitely been confirmed that Ricky Gervais will be in GTA 4 in the comedy clubs. It's also been confirmed by him, Ricky Gervais himself, that he will appear in other parts of GTA, but you'll have to actually find that out for yourself. Whether he's going to be included in the story mode missions, I'm not sure, but it'll be really good if he's included in the story mode, and you know, maybe you have to work with Ricky Gervais part of the game. That'll be something that people talk about for a long time, you know. Or maybe even have to kill Ricky Gervais in the game. It'll be really interesting to see, but he's definitely going to be in the comedy clubs, and he's definitely going to be in other parts of the game. Whereabouts, you'll find out when it comes out. The last bit of information is that the Rockstar Social Club will be opening today. So for those of you who want to pre-register and have all your achievements recorded online, you can head over to that. I'm not sure what time that's going to be released online. Still says pre-registration. You can't actually enter the site, but I'm sure it's going to be open in the next few hours, and I'll let you know once that's opened. But if you've got any comments, any questions, let me know. But just to summarise the news, there will be 6-axis compatibility now for GTA 4, so that's great for the PS3 owners to know. Second bit of information is that there will be a 5-minute mandatory install when you first get the game, and that's before you play the game. You will have to install it for 5 minutes. The third bit of information is that Ricky Gervais will be appearing in GTA 4, certainly in the comedy clubs, and also one other place which hasn't been confirmed yet. You will have to find out for yourself, unless of course somebody leaks information and lets you know. But you know, I think it's important to play the game and to find out things for yourself. So much information has been released on GTA 4, but we're only 11 days away now, so I'm sure you can wait and discover things for yourself. But if you've got any comments, any questions you'd like to know, do leave the comments and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. But until then, see you later.